All right, down to this story. A new prehistoric immersive experience is now in Oakland, bringing visitors face to face with dozens of life-size dinosaurs. It's called Dinos Alive, features animatronic displays, interactive virtual reality, and educational exhibits offering a prehistoric escape. Joining us now is LaKendra Tookes from the Dinos Alive Immersive Experience. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. You're standing in this beautiful area behind you and in front of one of the cool exhibits that we're going to see. What's that behind you, LaKendra?
Now this behind me, hi Andre, good morning. This is a Plateosaurus behind me. What I love about Dinos Alive, this is an immersive, interactive experience. It's a step back into prehistoric times, back to the Mesozoic era. If you want to start impressing people with all your dinosaur facts, do a little paleontologist cosplay, this is where you want to be.
That looks like a lot of fun. We heard much of Oakland was actually underwater during the dinosaur age. Can you show us how you're seeing marine giants without getting wet in this exhibit?
Don't worry, you don't need to bring a poncho, okay? But we do have an aquatic room. It's very immersive, very interactive. As you said, Andre, during prehistoric times, actually much of California and much of Northern California was underwater. So if we were in prehistoric times right now, we'd be doing this interview underwater. I don't know if the equipment would survive. So there's not a lot of actual like dinosaur bones and fossils here in California, but there is back in prehistoric times, there was lots of marine life. So we do have an interactive aquatic room that really kind of gives us a taste back of like a step back in time rather of what Northern California was like during prehistoric times. And it's really fun, really interactive for kids, fun for grown-ups too.
Oh, so LaKendra, I wanted to talk to you. What is this really about here? Of course, kids are going to love this when they go into this really beautiful exhibit here. But what is this really about to adults and children alike?
Well, this is a great way to kind of bridge the worlds of education and fun. I like to call it edutainment. The kids can definitely come here. They're going to learn a lot. I know when I was a kid, and I don't know about you, Andre, but when I was a kid, we had this whole big dinosaur curriculum, and it's just a lot of fun. Like, it's so interesting to me how much of that stuff has stuck with me, and I feel like a lot of us, we've seen Jurassic Park. We know about the T-Rex. We know about the Triceratops and the Velociraptors, but there are so many other dinosaurs that we don't know about. It's a lot of fun for kids to learn. There is a lot, I know there's a lot of talk for kids about the STEM learning, science, technology, engineering, mathematics. Definitely tons of that here. There's the science with paleontology. There's technology because all of these dinosaurs are animatronic. A lot of them are built to scale. There's engineering with, again, the animatronics and mathematics because these dinosaurs, like I said, they're built to scale. We took a lot of calculations to figure all of that out. So the kids will come here and not only, I highly recommend don't tell them it's educational. Because they're going to be having so much fun and learning at the same time.
All right, let's learn a little something here. We talk about Jurassic, Cretaceous, and Triassic. What's the difference between all those three?
Well, the Cretaceous, I believe, is underwater, and the Triassic, that was the period before Jurassic, and then Mesozoic is just the prehistoric times, the dinosaur era, all together. And here at Dinos Alive, throughout the exhibition, you know, if you get tired of looking at all the life-size animatronic dinosaurs, we have facts and figures all over the walls. So again, a great opportunity to have a lot of fun, take a step back into prehistoric times, and to learn a lot. So it's great for kids, great for grown-ups. We recommend ages 3 and up. Tickets are available at dinosaliveexhibit.com. And I think this is just a lot of fun for the whole family. I know kids are out of school right now. This is a great field trip. Great way to get them off the phones, off that Roblox, and get in here and experience something real and interactive and immersive, you know? Like, this isn't like just the regular museum. Like, we encourage you to interact. The only thing we say is, please, don't feed the dinosaurs.
Don't feed the dinosaurs. All right. How long is this going to be going on over at the Henry J. Kaiser Center where you're located?
Yes, I know the Henry J. Kaiser Center is a historic building here in Oakland, so this is really bringing the prehistoric to this historical building, and it's going to be here at least throughout the summer, but depending on popularity, we may stick around a little longer.
All right, and it's underway right now, so you can get your tickets right now. How much do those cost for adults and kids?
Tickets are tickets are around $40. I believe, I'll have to double check. I believe kids under 3 can enter for free. And there are so many rooms. There are dozens of different dinosaurs. Like I said, it is very lifelike, but I think it will be a lot of fun for kids. It's lifelike in a way that's not scary, because I mean, I scare easily, and there's even a dinosaur that you can ride. There's a virtual reality room. There are so many ways to interact here. I mean, the first thing I wanted to do was hop on the rideable dinosaur, and I'm really glad that there's not a weight limit.
That's the closest that you can get to it. There's also something called the Budding Experts in Paleontology. What is that going to be focusing on?
Well, it's a little sandbox, but the kids can sit and kind of like pretend they're on a little archaeological dig. Like I said, this is a great opportunity for I know there's a lot of us that are we still are kind of dinosaur nerds. That's why these Jurassic Park movies are still huge. But for the kids, they can actually be learning something also, and who knows, they may discover that they're super interested in paleontology or archaeology. So that's why we wanted to create this immersive experience, just a step above, a step beyond the museum. This allows you to really step into the prehistoric world instead of just seeing it. Then we really encourage you to interact.
It might, it could spark that interest to some of the kids that attend. LaKendra from Dinos Alive, immersive experience. Thank you so much for joining us. It looks like a lot of fun. We hope a lot of people get a chance to check it out. We appreciate it. And now, if our viewers would like to travel back in time to the Jurassic era, the Dinos Alive immersive experience opens tomorrow, runs through summer at the Henry J. Kaiser Center for the Arts in Oakland. To get your tickets, just head to dinosaliveexhibit.com.